Okay, so when you get to this page, which is the link, um, when you sign in, if you're using the correct information, it will show this. So I almost wonder if Anya is um, using the incorrect login somehow, if she's logging into her old account where she has that, where she started that other application. I can always contact this place as well and see if they can send her a link. In fact, I am going to email them, but when she gets to this page, she just needs to click sign lease and it will go through like the costs and the lease and everything else. You just click sign your lease now and it'll let you know. It won't show me the actual lease because I've already done it. Um, but it'll let you know here who has done it and who hasn't. You can even like view the lease, I think, unless this is viewing the no, okay, this is viewing the lease. Um, and you can go through it here. I can go through it a little bit more just to like make sure because I know Anya hasn't signed a lease before. This is just a summary of the fees we need to pay per month. So our rent is $15.50. This is our security deposit and stuff. So there's this administration fee, our pet deposit, and then the security deposit for the apartment. Um, Going down, this says what the property is, what the lease term is, how the security deposit was calculated, how to pay it, how to pay other things. Um, Rent is due the first of the month, and it'll be considered late after the fourth. We pay our rent online. This details what happens if you pay rent late. What happens if you, excuse me. What happens if you, if like a check bounces for any reason. Um, this says rent can increase upon renewal. We can't invite someone else to live with us without adding them to the lease and getting approval for them. Um, this says pet rent. This is what happens if we fail to pay rent. This is move in policies, um, which typically includes filling out a resident move in and out like assessment form, which shows anything that needs to be repaired or any damages that are present at the time that we move in. Um, all right. This is move out. It's functionally the same thing. Um, this time the landlord will fill out the paper, and then our security deposit is to pay for like anything they need to fix. Um, Keys and locks shall not change or add locks. Um, there are some prohibited activities. Functionally, just you cannot do drugs or illegal shit in the house. The landlord is responsible for major repairs like foundation, heating and air conditioning, roofing, mechanical, electrical. Um, we're responsible for notifying the landlord that we need repairs. Uh, we're responsible for like pest control, um, keeping the house clean, maintenance of like the trees and grass and stuff. Um, Basically, we're responsible for the simple stuff, and they're responsible for the bigger stuff. We just have to let them know. Okay. Mold, huge issue for apartments. This is just like how to keep mold out of the apartment, what to do about it. Pest control, big stuff about bed bugs because bed bugs are a big problem with rentals. We won't have that problem really. None of us are coming from a place with bed bugs. None of us go to places that have bed bugs. Um, so this isn't really important for us. We have to give them at least 30 days notice if we are planning to like leave after this lease is over. All right. Possession, if the landlord is unable to deliver possession of the premises within 7 days of the commencement date, which is December 9th, um, the rental agreement can be terminated, and all funds that we have paid will be returned. Cool. This says no smoking at all is allowed within this place. We don't have a pool, so that's not relevant. Um, okay. I don't know if there's an HOA here or not. It wasn't disclosed functionally. HOA is just a homeowners association. They have rules about like what the outside of the house can look like. Okay. So they have a military agreement. Um, if you have to move because you're in the military, they functionally just can't penalize you for that. Also, not relevant. Um, these are the general rules. Basically, just keep like take good care of the house. Um, don't fuck with the appliances. Um, don't break shit. This is utility services form. Okay. Oh, all right. This one's interesting. Water, sewer, gas, electric, and trash service will be billed to the service provider and paid for by Street Lane, which is who we're renting this through, and then given to us as part of the rent that is owed. So we'll just pay all of that with rent at the same time. All right. This is functionally just saying the house was built prior to 1978. Um, and that means that it could have lead-based paint. This just says that we need to get um, renter's insurance, which I am already doing. This is just landscaping. Okay. Which is just like rent and whatever. This is how we are um, paying rent. Their preferred method of payment is electronic. You can't physically deliver rent to this address. Um, we're just gonna pay it online. This is stuff about the pets. Deposit additional 25 bucks a month. Pets will be like just taken care of properly. They're not going to run amok. This states that this is the pet. And that is the end of the lease. I just wanted to go through that because I know that like it's long and some of it can be confusing and some of it doesn't apply to us. But yeah, so that's the whole lease, which is cool. You'll create your own signature. Um, which is neat. But then again, yeah, to get to it, you'll just sign in and it'll be right here. And you just have to sign the lease.